The September 2nd, 2025 meeting of the Woolwich Township Committee is being called to order. Adequate notice of this meeting, are you scooting away? This meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Publics Meeting Act. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Frederick.
Here.
Committeewoman Minhas.
Here.
Committeewoman Williams.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Nocentino.
Here.
Mayor Mathias.
Here. Everyone can please rise to salute the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We've arrived at the public portion, the first public portion. The public is reminded to please stand and state their name and address for the record prior to addressing the committee. Can I have a motion to open the floor to the public?
Motion. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The floor is now open for public comment.
Good evening, George Slump, 10 Wilshire Boulevard. I've been reading a lot about the fact that the kids are going to be able to walk to school and that we need new crossing guards. And just talking to different people, how soon will the crossing guards be able to man their post to cross the children?
They're starting this week. They've already been trained. There's been retraining for all those crossing guards, and new guards were hired. They were trained previously, and they're starting when the kids start next week.
And they're trained to be crossing guards solos.
From what the police department has indicated to us, yes.
So what happened to the 21 hours of training?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're referring to.
A new crossing guard has to have 21 hours of training. The way it's set up, that would be 21 days before they can be an independent crossing guard.
Okay, well, we can run that by the police department. I don't have an answer for you.
Okay. Also, you have it on the agenda, update traffic study. Has anybody looked in, or do you have a copy of the traffic study done for Asbury Station Road with the construction of the new buildings there? And if they do, I came by there today, went to talk to a friend, and I came by. 3 dump trucks went by me on Asbury Station Road, and when we had the meetings up at Kingsway, it was stated that that would not happen, that they would be mandated to come from wherever they were, come down 322 to Kings Highway to come into that site. Is there anybody looking into that or aware of it, watching the traffic's going there? Because it's a different traffic pattern for the residents that live there. And that was supposed to be avoided per the meeting.
Well, thank you for bringing your concerns up. We can definitely look into it. If you would like to send an email with all these details, we can have, there is a person who is on site who is supposed to be monitoring these things. So we can double check with them about it.
Thank you.
The floor is open if you would like to come. Okay. Seeing no one else come forward from the public, motion to close.
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor? Aye. Ordinance 2025-15, ordinance of the Township of Woolwich amending Chapter 135, Article 2 of the Code of the Township of Woolwich, establishing fees, forms, and procedures for the use of township-owned park facilities. This is the public hearing, second reading for this. Can I have a motion to open the floor to the public?
Motion. to open the
Second.
floor.
I have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So the floor is now open for public comment on ordinance 2025-15, which again is the only thing this is addressing is the amount for field grooming fees, which is an optional fee. Seeing no one come forward, can I have a motion to close for the public?
Motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And can I have a motion to adopt ordinance 2025-15?
Motion to adopt.
Can I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions?
Just one, we talked last time about the machine grooming, where again, if they opt to do it on their own, I'm not sure if it's the ordinance or the policy or the resolution that we have later on, if it best fits, but the concern, which is why we got rid of it in the first place, was because they were bringing their big tractors and just riding all over the place and creating some ruts and creating a little bit of, not necessarily damage, but also safety concerns for the children. I'm not sure where the best spot to put that in is. Again, if they opt in, for sure we're going to allow machines or just do like the pull from behind rakes that we used to do in the good old days?
Well, I think it was, part of the issue was the insurance and the liability. So they were considered vehicles, and the vehicles aren't allowed on the...
Good point as well.
Right, on the fields. So I think we could just update the form itself to indicate that everything, if not elected, everything would have to be hand
Then
drawn.
I'll save the comments until
Yeah.
we get to the resolution.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
No further questions.
Any additional questions? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Frederick.
Yes.
Committeewoman Minhas.
Yes.
Committeewoman Williams.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Nocentino.
Yes.
Mayor Mathias.
Yes. 2025-16, ordinance of the Township of Woolwich amending Chapter 182 of the Woolwich Township Code entitled Vehicles and Traffic to create various stop control areas for increased pedestrian and vehicle safety. This is the introduction, first reading by title only. Can I have a motion to introduce?
Motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Okay, and the reason that we're seeing this here is because it is stated inside our code that we have various areas where we have added, outside of the joint land use board approval, stop signs. So this is just making sure that the stop signs that are added into these areas are enforceable. So this has to, since it's a change to our code, we're going to have it as an ordinance. Are there any additional questions about this from the committee? Okay, then roll call, please.
Committeeman Frederick.
Yes.
Committeewoman Minhas.
Yes.
Committeewoman Williams.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Nocentino.
Yes.
Mayor Mathias.
Yes. All right, resolutions. Resolution 2025-240. Actually, what I'd like to do is have a consent agenda, if possible, for resolution 2025, 240 through 2025, 249. Anybody interested in making a motion for that consent agenda?
Motion.
Anybody want to make a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All right, any removals?
The 248, since we just talked about that, unless you want to just do it under consent, whatever is easier.
You can do it under consent
All
unless...
right, we'll do it under consent, that's
Okay.
fine.
Because again, you can still ask questions out of
I
any of
agree.
these.
It's
All
just because we're making an amendment to it.
right. Okay. Oh, well, you know what? Fine, let's pull it out.
Okay, 248.
Okay. Other than 248, any removals? All right, then I have a motion and a second for a consent agenda for 2025-240 through 2025-249 with the removal of 248. All right, can I have an all in favor? Say
Aye.
Aye. All right, and can I have a motion to adopt resolutions 2025-240 through 2025-249 with the removal of 248?
Motion to adopt resolutions 2025 through 20-2040 through R 2025 through 249, excluding 248.
Very well stated. Do I have a second for that?
Second.
All right, any discussion?
Just a quick question on 241, the civil rights policy. Is that just from a JIF perspective? it
This
sounds
is
like?
exactly, it's coming from JIF. Apparently, we were supposed to do it a little while ago, but it bypassed our attention. So this is coming from JIF. And also, I'm being told that our policy manuals are being updated as well. So this is part of getting us in line with the JIF requirements. All right. No further questions? Then roll call, please.
Committeeman Frederick.
Yes to all except for 249, no.
Committeewoman Minhas.
Yes.
Committeewoman Williams.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Nocentino.
Yes.
Mayor Mathias.
Yes. Resolutions 2025, 248, resolution of the Township of Woolwich amending the tournament application to add the updated Department of Public Works machine grooming fees. Sorry. Can I have a motion to adopt?
Motion.
Can I have a second? I will make that second. Okay, so discussion. It sounds like we're already going to amend this so that we can add in there
We wanted to add that if they do not elect us to do the grooming, that they must do the grooming manually.
Yep.
That's the safest, again, if they, I'm not sure, Mayor, if you mentioned about them coming with fully insured equipment, if we want to entertain that idea, or just do it manually.
I thought it was we couldn't get it past JIF. I mean, we can definitely look into it
Yeah, I
again.
don't recall, I don't.
No, that's what I
It's
seem to
been like,
remember.
what, 8 years?
At least.
Yeah. It's been
At
a while.
least. JIF did not want anybody who was not a municipal employee, even if they're insured. It was, and I don't know.
Wouldn't you also be concerned about somebody who may, and this is going to sound a little fanciful, but may have a business, so they've got huge equipment, and now you've got this huge equipment on your field because it's available to them for no cost or next to no cost, and you know what I mean? That you,
Well-
you lose kind of control of managing your.
Well, it's not so much, yeah, it's, I'm wondering, because what ended up happening when we did allow it is first there was the hand grooming, then it was a gator, and then it was a quad, and then it was
No,
a golf cart.
No
and
question,
it
that's
was-
what I'm saying, in
Right.
essence, right.
So it wasn't necessarily like people were taking tractors on the field.
But it could be from anything
Right.
from inadequate to over
Right.
adequate, and then everything in between.
Okay.
Creating.
So if the DPW option is not selected, manual grooming is necessary.
And only.
Yeah. Should there be an update or change, I'm sure Don could bring this back to us, and we can amend it again, but that was my recollection of,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
That sounds right. And just out of courtesy, I know we have a couple tournaments, typically Blue Jays and Warriors, so as long as they're aware of the option, but obviously if they choose not to,
Right.
that's the alternative only.
And I mean, I was going to say, Committeeman Williams, you went to the meeting, right, the field scheduling meeting, so they were all aware of this already?
Yeah, it was brought up.
Okay,
Yeah, we
Okay.
covered it. I would put it up here.
all right.
And just one other question, we have fields J, K, L, I'm drawing a total blank as to where they are.
JKL?
Mm-hmm.
JKL are they're on that second page under the PMC fields, so,
That we don't even have.
that we don't have right now.
Currently,
So
okay.
those will probably change to our, once with the new park, so we'll
Right.
have to update that when
Okay.
we have this going
That's
on.
So I'll second Committeewoman Williams' motion.
Well, do you want to get rid of the PMC fields now? I mean, we could strike it from the
It doesn't matter.
application. Okay.
If anyone wants to rent that space, we'll give it to them. Go through the big yellow tractors.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right, so we have a first and a so wait, no, so am I hearing an official amendment? And then,
Oh, me?
well, do you want to make it, or?
I thought
we
you already
did
did.
that already.
Okay, that is already made. All right, thank you. All right, so I have a first and a second on the amendment, right? No, I just have a first on the amendment. I don't have a second on the amendment.
No,
I seconded it.
Oh, you seconded
I did,
it. Thank
yes.
you. Sorry, my cold medicine.
No, sure.
We're almost there.
Almost there. All right. I have a first and a second. Any other questions? Then roll call, please, on the amended resolution.
Committeeman Frederick.
Yes.
Committeewoman Minhas.
Yes.
Committeewoman Williams.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Nocentino.
Yes.
Mayor Mathias.
Yes. All right. All right, under new business, we just received notification today, and I'm so excited to share with the committee. The SADC is going to be convening the bank board in October. And so we are invited.
This year?
Of this year, this October.
That's a good qualification.
That's true. Yep. So 9 a.m. on October 9th, they are finally convening the bank board. And so any of the committee is more than welcome to attend. Jim and I are going, and I cannot wait to actually plead our case in front of the bank board. and we're feeling very, very optimistic. Hopefully, our attorney will be there with us, Al Mamero, for it, but this is very, very good news, because actually, one way or the other, we'll find out about TDR, and we'll get it settled and hopefully open up the pathway to farmland preservation. So, very excited to share this.
Just contact as well before this meeting from Stephen Bruder from SCDC. He contacted me with a guy named Jason, because he needs us to monitor, supposed to be monitored every couple of years, to monitor so we can go out site visit all the different farms that were under TDR preserve. So he said we're going to do it together, take a day, go visit all the farms prior to this. He said he was mandated, we have to do it before this next meeting. So I think they're ready to go.
So are we
Did you
actually
bring him
on,
down?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So could you bring him down Oldman's Creek on the way and just remind him that half that wanted to preserve but couldn't? Maybe stop, take a picture.
Yeah.
Or I'll take him.
Yeah, and I was just, are we actually on the agenda, or are we just on public comment?
They're having the whole meeting for us.
Oh,
This is the only reason that the bank board
Oh, beautiful.
exists.
The bank board didn't exist till
No.
we asked them to
Yeah.
meet, and then
Right.
they went and
Right.
found it.
yeah, okay, wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. So we are the meeting. So yeah, and then I think that's part of it, and especially like with what we've been talking to the Board of Agriculture, they did not know first that the pathway to farmland preservation was closed, and that the $5 million was spent with the $2 million of township money to preserve land. It preserved land, so they're double checking that all this land is preserved.
Yeah.
And then they can easily turn around and say, okay, while it didn't work with TDR, it still had the ultimate goal of preservation, and that's what we're looking for. Them.
Exceeded the goal.
Exactly. It exceeded it.
Exceeded.
Now, when the state board heard that, they were like, what is going on?
Right.
They were like gasped, looking at the commissioner, and commissioner, he's doesn't know what to say, so I think there's a lot of pressure put on them, which is
Yeah.
great.
Where is the meeting?
Trenton. We can give you the address if you contact me. All right, does anybody have anything else under new business? All right, under old business, again, I was hoping I would have numbers from R&V, and I don't have that quite yet, so, because of the holiday weekend. So I will have that for next time, and hopefully we'll have that as an agenda item, unless Mark gave it to you. Oh, and a reminder about our Patriot Day ceremony at 9/11. I would like anybody who wants a speaking role. I think everybody said that they were going to be around. You can see Jim, and he will designate your parts for it, but we should have a good turnout as usual for that. Anything else under old business? All right, then we have reached the second public portion of our meeting. The public is reminded to please stand and state their name and address for the record prior to addressing the committee. Can I have a motion to open the floor to the public?
Motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The floor is now open for public comment. Hearing none? Going once? Okay. Then can I have a motion to close?
Motion.
It sounds like I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, can I have a motion to approve bills and purchase orders as submitted?
Motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions? And roll call, please.
Committeeman Frederick.
Yes, abstain Verizon bills.
Committeewoman Minhas.
Yes.
Committeewoman Williams.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Nocentino.
Yes.
Mayor Mathias.
Yes. And can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you very much. I will
Wow, that
not
was
breathe
a
on anyone.
record.